Speaking of beatings, and I think I know the answer to this question, but producer Harry, if you're listening, had flashed the injury graphic for Joe Burrow throughout his NFL career a moment ago, and it is a long and exhaustive list. Ribs in January 2020, the torn ACL that ended his rookie season after 10 games, I believe. Dislocated finger December 21, sprained MCL in February 2022. The calf muscle that we talked about that got his 2023 season off to a slow start, and now the wrist injury. So these keep happening, Breach. Is this a concern, or is it just unlucky? Because he's the franchise quarterback no matter what, but he can't seem to finish the season.
Well, I definitely think there's an element of unluckiness because you're experiencing all those injuries. I also think it's a concern. Look, I don't think he's going to pull an Andrew Luck and retire. But look, Andrew Luck was the most optimistic dude on earth.
He really was.
And it just became, he got sick of doing rehab after rehab after rehab. And it was, every injury, I'm going to come back. I'm going to be fine. And boom, he retires out of nowhere. And so that's my worry with Burrow, is that all this rehab wears on you, is that you're rehabbing more than you're playing football. And I don't want to say Burrow's injury prone, but that is a lot of injuries that are piling up. But, they're all, he got hit low, which is how he tears his ACL. That's going to happen to any quarterback. He sprained his MCL in the Super Bowl, which wasn't a big deal because they had 6 months off before training camp. And then, but the calf injury, that's a concern. Landing on your right wrist when you get hit by Jadeveon Clowney, that feels like that is what sparked this whole thing. And then, popping or snapping or whatever happened to his wrist when he threw the ball at Joe Mixon, which was a short throw. So there are these weird injuries that you have to be at least mildly concerned if you're a Bengals fan, because you just gave $250 million to a guy who has had trouble staying healthy. I mean, he is top 3 quarterback in the NFL when he's healthy, but if he's not healthy, you're in trouble.
Yeah, and don't forget the appendectomy two Julys ago, I believe, just to start the 2022 season, when he came back probably too early and somehow threw 45 interceptions against TJ Watt, and they somehow lost that Steelers game.